Hello and welcome to the OMG show with your host, Oscar Garcia. Today we're talking about positioning and how to position yourself in your market. I got a question from someone asking that they're having trouble positioning themselves in their ads to get the amount of leads that they need in order to scale their business. Now, I love competition. Competition is one of my things that I look for when I look at a market because you could find yourself in a position where you have no competitors, and that could be a good thing, but it could also be a bad thing because maybe your market doesn't exist. Maybe no one cares about that particular segment of the market, right? So you want to have at least some competitors there because you know that the waters have already been tested, right? You're not the pathfinder. You're not the first to go through the jungle with the machete. So you don't want to do that. Okay. You want to make sure that when you're going into your market that there's some people that are already there because it's easier for you to see kind of like what they're doing and how you can pivot, how you can adjust, and then, essentially scale, right, and grow. So when it comes to standing out, one of the biggest things you need to do is figure out how to be different, okay? Being different leads to new opportunities. New opportunity leads to hope. Hope leads to sales. So what I mean by being different, right? Well, one of the markets out there that is huge and more people are jumping in every single day is the fitness market. Okay, fitness and wellness, health and wellness. I'll probably say health and wellness and fitness falls inside that market. But health and wellness is huge, and people are coming in, every single which way with all these different angles. Now, specifically within the fitness market, one thing you see are challenges. Everyone has a challenge, a 7-day challenge, a 21-day challenge, a 7-day detox challenge, be New Year, New You challenge, so on and on and on and on and on. It's just, they're everywhere. Okay. So if I were going to go into that one market, I have to be different. So I know that if all my competitors are doing challenges, I'm not going to do a challenge. Why? Because I want to be different. Okay. Like all these people are marketing to that market that they have challenges. So what do you think ends up happening to your prospect? Over time, all of that messaging just becomes white noise. It's static. They don't even understand what a challenge is. But if you come out with something different, it stops them. It jars them. It's like, oh, what's that? Okay. And let's assume again that they've been marketed to challenge after challenge and they've done challenge after challenge after challenge and haven't seen any success. Another challenge is not going to affect them. You have to present something else. All right. And that by presenting something else, it's different, which opens up a new opportunity in their minds. So that new opportunity inside of their minds is like, maybe this might work. So that this might work question leads to hope. Okay. And if your message is strong enough and compelling enough and hits the right pain points, and you really position it as a solution that's going to get easier / faster results, that hope is going to lead to sales. So you want to be different so you can have a new opportunity. That new opportunity leads to hope. Hope leads to sales. Okay. So that's one way you want to stand out in your Facebook ads. It's like if everyone's saying, go here, you want to go against the river, right? You want to swim upstream. Okay. If the river is going the other way, you want to swim against the current. That's one magnificent way to stand out in your Facebook ads. You can even call them out. Hey, this is not another challenge. Forget that. Here is your XYZ. Insert that. Okay. Another way that you can differentiate yourself is by niching down. Okay. So for example, health and wellness, we're talking about fitness now. If you wanted to go even further, right? Let's say you don't want to compete against everyone in fitness. You can say, okay, you know what? I'm only doing fitness for keto. Okay, boom, that's it. That's one sub-market, right? I'm only doing fitness for yoga, fitness for paleo, fitness for, I don't know, hot yoga, fitness for, cold mountain climbing, whatever. Okay, but you can pivot by niching down in that market, okay? And so once you niche down, the pool of competitors tends to decrease, right? The market also decreases, but your messaging becomes more fine-tuned, becomes way more specific. And so when you can solve a specific problem with a specific solution, that's when you're going to start seeing increased conversions, more leads, and more sales. Okay. You can't have a product. I mean, you can, but it's going to be a hard sell that says it's a cure-all. Okay. You can't have a cure-all product because it's not specific enough. I have this specific problem. I want this specific solution. So by niching down, you're helping yourself out because you can only create a certain product. For example, if I'm in the keto fitness market, I'm not going to sell something for vegans, right? Or, well, maybe I might, but better example. If I'm in the keto market, I'm not going to sell anything that's high carb to people that follow keto because it's a difference in principle, right? It's two different things. So That's exactly my thing. It's you have to figure out, okay, what's your niche market, and then create a specific solution that market is going to want. So another way you can do about this is if you look at that market, okay, keto fitness, who else is in this market? What are they offering? How are they offering it? And what are people saying about their products? Do they like it? Do they not like it? Right? So for example, let's say 3 of my competitors are offering like a similar product, but the reviews aren't all that great. I might go out and create a similar product, but incorporate that feedback, though those bad reviews. So I might go to Amazon, for example, and see, keto fitness books, keto fitness programs, and see what Amazon has to say. Look at the reviews and see what the reviews are saying about the program. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay, so I know that I should have those elements. I didn't like this. I wanted this. Da da da. Okay, I know that I should have these elements as well. So if I can combine the two, I'm pretty sure that I can move forward with a product that people are going to be pretty confident in, and that I can be confident in selling. Okay, so to recap the entire kind of how do I compete is just look at your competition and ask yourself, how can I be different? Okay, if you can figure out how to be different, you're going to find what you need in order to create more compelling ads. Okay, now in terms of being different, right, one of the best things that you want to do overall in terms of increasing sales, increasing leads, increasing conversions overall is speak in your customer's own language. Okay, messaging, copywriting is very, very important, because it's not just enough to say, hey, this is what I have for you. Okay, you want to talk about the benefits, and the benefits should solve the pain points that your market has in their heads. Okay, because it's not enough to say I need to lose weight, right? That's the surface level pain, but underneath that, there's deep levels of pain, right? That's social anxiety when they go out to networking events, right? It's I don't feel loved by my family in some cases, right? I don't have confidence in myself, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's not just about losing weight. There's all these different elements. So as a copywriter, you have to understand how to get those deeper elements and speak to them in a language they understand and say, hey, listen, this here is going to help you so you can avoid these big pain points. All right. And it's not just in the fitness market, right? I'm using that as an example, but it applies to every other market that you may in. If you are in, if you're a chiropractor, same thing. If you're a dentist, same thing. If you sell an online trauma kit, same thing. There are pain points. Every market has a pain point, and it's your responsibility to make sure that you can communicate that your product, your solution can address these pain points, okay, in a language that they understand, all right? So you want to be different when it comes to your competition. So analyze your competition and see what they're doing and see how you can be different from your competition. Okay. You might even sell similar products. Position your products different than your competitors to your market. When you talk about your products, your ads, your sales, whatever you're giving away, right? You want to make sure that the copy addresses not the surface level pain points, but the deep pain points, right? The ones that they think to themselves inside of their head. Because once you're there, they're going to start saying, wow, it's like you're in my head. And once they can say that, that's when you know you have great, compelling copy. Okay. So again, differentiation leads to new opportunities leads to hope leads to sales. And when I mentioned before about if your messaging is correct, that hope section, that's all down with your copywriting. Okay. And if your copywriting can be on points, that hope is going to lead to sales. Right. And that's how you differentiate yourself on your Facebook ads, in your copywriting, in your products, anything else. Okay, because once you learn how to differentiate yourself, you can pretty much carry that throughout any application, throughout whatever else you want to create, any medium, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, whatever else comes in the next 5 to 10 years, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's it. If you like this episode, then you're definitely going to love what I have for you. It's a free little gift that I have. Click the link in the description. It's going to send you to my ultimate automation for online sales. It's going to walk you through my 4 proven methods that are going to bring in more sales to your business. So if you like that, go ahead and click the link below. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks, everyone.